Barndominium homes have quickly become one of the most sought-after housing styles for those seeking space, versatility, and a lifestyle that blends rustic charm with modern comfort. While the interior of a barndominium offers endless design possibilities, it's the outdoor space, your acreage, that holds the real potential to transform your everyday living experience. In 2025 and beyond, homeowners are placing greater emphasis on barndominium landscaping and outdoor living, using their surrounding land not just as a backdrop, but as an extension of the home itself. Designing your outdoor environment with intention means you can truly maximize the value, beauty, and functionality of every square foot of your property. When living on several acres of land, whether 2 or 20, the opportunity to create a personal paradise is limitless. But that opportunity also comes with responsibility. Without thoughtful planning, large plots can feel overwhelming or underutilized. That's where smart landscaping comes in. Instead of seeing the acreage as a blank canvas to simply maintain, forward-thinking barndominium owners now see it as a living, breathing part of the home. One that contributes to relaxation, recreation, self-sufficiency, and even sustainability. The process starts by thinking about how you want to live outdoors. Some homeowners dream of peaceful mornings spent on a wraparound porch overlooking the hills, while others envision entertaining under the stars, with a built-in fire pit, string lights, and the sound of laughter echoing across the yard. Maybe you want a large outdoor kitchen where meals are prepared with fresh herbs from your garden. Or maybe you're more interested in creating a self-sustaining homestead with room for chickens, vegetables, and fruit trees. Whatever your goals, it's important to start with a vision that reflects your lifestyle and priorities. One of the defining features of barndominium landscaping is the seamless blend of natural beauty with human design. It's not about perfectly manicured lawns or high-maintenance gardens. It's about honoring the land and enhancing it with features that feel organic, timeless, and useful. This could include gravel pathways that wind through native plants, wildflower meadows that support pollinators, or a pond that becomes the centerpiece of your property. Materials like stone, reclaimed wood, weathered metal, and natural mulch help tie everything together in a way that complements the rustic elegance of the barndominium structure itself. Outdoor living spaces are another major focus when it comes to maximizing your acreage. Patios, decks, verandas, and pergolas extend your usable living space and invite you to spend more time outside. These areas can be designed for comfort year-round, with features like overhead fans, shade structures, and even outdoor fireplaces. A well-designed patio becomes more than a place to sit. It becomes a destination, a gathering spot, a moment of stillness in a busy day. And because barndominiums are often built in more rural or spacious settings, you have the freedom to create outdoor zones for different purposes: dining, lounging, playing, and working, all without feeling cramped. Gardening is another deeply rewarding way to bring life to your land. Whether you plant a small kitchen garden near the house or a full-scale food forest farther out, working with the earth is both grounding and practical. Raised garden beds, greenhouse structures, composting areas, and even vertical gardens can all be designed to blend into your overall landscaping plan. And when you grow your own food, the connection between home and nature becomes even stronger. You're not just living on the land, you're living with it. For families, outdoor spaces provide room for kids to play and explore safely. Consider designing natural play areas that spark creativity, things like sand pits, climbing structures made from logs, or even tree swings. These elements allow children to enjoy fresh air and freedom while staying connected to the home. And for adults, leisure might mean installing a hot tub under the stars, a bocce ball court on a flat stretch of land, or a shaded hammock beneath the trees. The goal is to shape the outdoors around your lifestyle, making every inch of your acreage work for you. Privacy is another key aspect of outdoor living, especially on larger properties. With careful landscaping, you can create natural barriers that separate public-facing areas from more personal ones. Trees, shrubs, Fences and trellises can be used to create visual boundaries, while still keeping the overall flow of the land open and inviting. You might design a private nook off the master bedroom that leads to a quiet garden, or a meditation path that winds through tall grasses to a secluded bench. These quiet moments of solitude can be the most powerful part of country living. Water features can also add serenity and interest to your landscape. Whether it's a small fountain that adds ambience to a patio, or a larger pond with fish and aquatic plants, the sound and presence of water calms the mind and nourishes the senses. In some barndominium properties, homeowners even add decorative creeks, dry riverbeds for drainage, or small waterfalls built into natural slopes. These elements, while simple, can completely change the atmosphere of your outdoor space. Lighting plays an essential role as well. On a large property, having well-placed outdoor lighting not only increases safety, but also adds beauty and usability to your acreage at night. Low-voltage path lights, solar-powered accent lights, string lights, lanterns, and even motion-activated fixtures can all be part of your landscaping strategy. At night, your yard becomes a different world, peaceful, mysterious, and magical. In terms of maintenance, barndominium landscaping doesn't have to be a full-time job. Choosing native plants that thrive in your climate will reduce the need for watering and upkeep. Gravel or mulch paths are easier to care for than grass. Drip irrigation systems can automate garden care. And with a little upfront planning, you can design a landscape that matures beautifully over time without constant intervention. For those who love animals, acreage living also presents opportunities to include space for livestock or pets. A small chicken coop, a fenced dog run, or even a barn for horses can be incorporated into your outdoor layout in a way that's functional and aesthetically pleasing. These areas can be screened with plants or fencing, and their structures can echo the design of the main barndominium for visual unity. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of barndominium landscaping is the sense of peace and freedom it offers. In a fast-paced, high-tech world, stepping outside into a space that you designed with your own hands, a space that grows and changes with the seasons, is incredibly grounding. It connects you to the rhythms of nature, the satisfaction of physical work, and the joy of simply being outdoors. Your land becomes a reflection of your values and your dreams. Every garden bed, path, and tree planted tells a story of how you want to live. A story that celebrates simplicity, space, and the beauty of rural life. A story that invites others in, but also protects your solitude. This is what it means to maximize your acreage, not just to fill it, but to shape it with purpose and care. As more people seek a deeper connection to home, to land, and to themselves, the art of barndominium landscaping and outdoor living becomes more than a design trend. It becomes a way of life. A lifestyle where comfort meets nature, where open skies replace crowded streets, and where your backyard is more than space. It's your sanctuary.